Joe Biden comes up with this plan for his credibility and ethics and term limits. None of this is going to happen, folks. They know it's not going to happen. We're not going to change the Constitution of the United States of America with 2/3 of states agreeing on anything. Congress is not going to write this up. Nobody's doing this. This is a 0% chance. And let me say it again, 0% chance this is going to happen. This is just all pandering for the election. The good ideas that the Biden-Harris administration are having. Not going to happen. Just nonsense. Mainstream media is putting it out like, well, this is a real possibility. They know it's bullshit. We know it's bullshit. It's not going to happen. So more mainstream media covering for the Democrat Party and their dumb ideas, because what does the Democrat Party have to run on? I'll show you what they got to run on. Let's start running the assets, going through number 1 through the ones we've got up there. Yeah, this is what they got to run on right here. So this is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Over 500 people show up, and they're marching with hammer and sickle CCCP communist flags. This is happening in Philadelphia. The birthplace of our republic is now the home of the American Communist Revolutionary Party. This is the nonsense the Democrat Party brings to you. This kind of stuff right here would have never happened under President Trump. It would have never happened under Reagan. We beat the communists under Reagan. We showed the world that the communist system does not work. And you see it in Venezuela right now, where Maduro may likely be overthrown. So we have the communists marching in Pennsylvania. Let's go to number 2. So you see number 2. This is very special. This is a school where the migrants are being housed in the gym. Not the students who go to the school, but illegal aliens are given a place to stay in the gym, forcing the kids out of school. This is Democrat America. So take a look, folks. This was all over national news. I just pulled it up off the first one that fed. I don't remember what the news site was, if it was ABC or CBS, one of the mainstream media that actually covered this, but they covered it in a positive manner. We're a good, welcoming nation. The kids that went to school there no longer get to use the gym because there's illegal there. Number 3, we'll throw it up on the screen here. Everybody remembers this. This is the Texas border and the Texas National Guard being overrun by these illegals that are here to enrich our nation by fighting with our military and crashing through a border wall and a border fence at a control point. Now, I said control point because that's what it is. This is where they were crossing. It's not a point of entry. It's not a lawful area to access our country. This is where illegals are breaking into our country and fighting with our U.S. military on the border. But they're here to enrich us. Now let's look a little bit at the economy. Number 4, Oakland, California. So let's say you bought that townhome back there by the moving van. What do you think the value of that home is now when you have homelessness and crime in the street? Now you look at the clip there, you see everyone in their tents, the drugs, everything that's going on across from these homes. And I picked this photo especially because it's a current photo in Oakland, California. Those homes behind there are worth absolutely nothing now, but yet they sell for $500,000 just for a 2-bedroom apartment if you can get it. And this is what they got to put up with. This is Democrat America. Let's move on to 5. That's Portland, Oregon. So it's even worse here. They're just lining up in the streets and the sidewalk. The business owners don't have a chance. Nobody's visiting a business. Nobody's walking through that nonsense to go to a business. It's just not going to happen, folks, because the crime, the dangerous robberies that have happened where, when I say dangerous robberies, these aren't just people taking a purse. These are people beating up their victims, injuring the victims, close to death, stealing their watch, their money, their rings. Nobody's walking into a business with that there going on. All right, number 6. Number 6, Chicago, Illinois. And you see what's happening there. The crime is out of control. Just over 4th of July weekend, I think there was more shot there than there was in Beirut, Lebanon. this is going on in Chicago. The people of Chicago are fed up. They're moving away. This ridiculous mayor and this ridiculous regime. And they said, well, J.B. Pritzker could be on the vice president's list. Look at the state of Illinois. People are fleeing the state of Illinois due to high taxes and stupid regulations. And it's all controlled by the Democrats. The three counties, Lake, Cook, and DuPage, ran by Democrats with a Democrat governor, have ruined the entire state. Below I-80, Illinois is blood red. It's a conservative red state, except for the three largest counties in the state, controlled by Democrats, and they're all shitholes, just like Trump said. It's not a shithole country, it's a shithole state because of those three Democrat-controlled counties. Okay, now let's take a look at the global picture. Number 7, right here. This picture shows you, and you can find this online, there's a couple different sources, but the colored spots, everything in white is said to be stable, believe it or not. But everything with a darker color of red or purple is in war, some type of active shooting war, whether that be with cartels, whether it be with civil war, gangs, groups, but most of the world is embroiled in some type of war. Just today, we saw Israel fire back at Hezbollah, and they fired back into Beirut. So we saw Austin come on TV and say, well, this is not going to be too big a thing. It's going to be a tit for tat. But Israel is now bombing again. They're trying to defend themselves. And we're actually Reuters News says we're asking that we not fire back and Israel just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So Israel's done listening to us. Everybody's done listening to us. The Democrats have brought us nothing but absolute chaos in every Democrat-run city, every Democrat-run state. And you're looking at global wars and chaos brought to you directly by the Democrat Party.
Whether you live at the beach, are going to one, or just want to imagine yourself there, Red Beach Nation has the comfy, patriotic apparel for the occasion. Founded by a former counterterrorism officer and war veteran of both the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, Red Beach Nation is committed to upholding the American values and principles that we all hold so dear. So grab your swag and rep the nation. Visit redbeachnation.com and use the promo code on your screen to save 10% off. Again, that's redbeachnation.com.